Well, today, children across the country are receiving the first doses of COVID vaccines for kids under the age of 5.
It's been a long time coming for a lot of very worried parents. Some 10 million pre-ordered doses are being distributed to the states, with more soon to follow. Dr. Frank McGeorge live with a closer look at the efforts now to spread not just the vaccine, but the information about the vaccines as well, Doc.
Yeah, Pam and Devin, surveys suggest only about 1 in 5 parents with children in this age group plan to get them vaccinated right away. Now, health officials say they understand there are many parents who still have concerns and they want to help address them. Children too young to know a world before COVID, today receiving protection against the virus that's changed their lives in so many ways.
This is a big day. We've been waiting a long time for children to have access to the vaccine.
But for all of the excitement among the parents first in line, health officials know there are many more who plan to wait and see.
What we know is that confidence is going to grow over time. We saw that with adult vaccination when first rolled out. About 35% of people were interested, but we now have nearly 90% of people who've had one dose.
The Surgeon General sought to reassure parents of young children.
There were rigorous studies that were done of these vaccines to look at whether they were safe and effective for our kids. And the resounding answer on both fronts was yes, they are safe and they are effective. That's why the FDA and CDC advisory bodies voted unanimously to recommend them, and it's why the American Academy of Pediatrics is recommending them as well. And finally, this is why I'm going to be taking my 4-year-old to get vaccinated as soon as possible.
With the vaccine finally reaching the youngest kids, another effort is just beginning.
There's a tremendous amount of misinformation that typically flows, in the days after these kind of announcements. So I just want to warn parents about that and caution them against taking advice from people who may not be necessarily credible, whether it's online or elsewhere. Please talk to your doctor.
And for parents who have been anxiously waiting, it's a new beginning.
This is going to hopefully help ease things into a more normal state.
For kids who have never known what that normal is. Now, if you're a parent with questions, talking to your child's pediatrician is really a great place to start. Unfortunately, while children have been less affected by COVID, there have still been 442 deaths in this under 5 age group and tens of thousands of hospitalizations.
We talked over yesterday about the fact that it was just approved over the weekend and the hustle to try to get the vaccine out today. What are you hearing about wider availability, say, later this week?
Yeah, we actually checked with several locations, and most plan to be up and running later this week. Because of the holiday, some are just a day behind on training and setting up online appointments, but things will ramp up quickly, and anyone who wants to get their child vaccinated will be able to very soon.
Yeah. All right, Frank.